Keitra, I just love this story. Saw it this week on the CBC. Thought it was fantastic. So well done. And I'm just curious to know what it was. You follow stories around the world. How did you end up in Arviat?
So Edo and I, we've been working for the last 10 years, mainly abroad. And it was really on the heels of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission that we felt, as journalists, it's our obligation to come home and take part in that dialogue. And so it's really, as every Canadian should ask themselves, how can we contribute to that conversation? And so we started going up to Nunavut a couple of years ago, have made multiple trips, and have been looking to tell stories that give agency and allow people up north to tell their own stories.
Well, you know, I think some people would think this is a story about suicide, and they'd think maybe it's going to be a downer, and yet there was so much joy and there was so much hope in this. How did you find that right balance to be telling about the joy, but also, you know, acknowledging that the grief and the struggles of this community?
I think the story unfolded naturally. Like, we knew how important dancing was to this community. We used to go to the teen dance. Every Friday night there's a teen dance. And so we started interviewing young people about what dance meant to them, and this story of suicide came up naturally. And so we came to learn how important the dance competition is as a moment to raise awareness and to the youth, and to ask the youth, like, to not hurt themselves, to love themselves, to feel proud of themselves.
I found it to be a very intimate portrait. It was almost as like you as the filmmakers weren't there, and they were just almost like speaking freely among themselves. Was that your intention, to try to step back and just let them do the talking?
Absolutely. We see ourselves as vehicles for the story, for our subjects to directly connect to audiences around Canada, around the world, and to speak directly to them. And that's really my belief of what journalism and what filmmaking can do. It brings hearts directly to other hearts, and I really hope that that's what we've done in this.
Yeah, and how did they react, the subjects of the film? How did they react to it once they saw themselves in this?
So we've been in touch with most of our subjects since the film aired. And even just this morning, I was talking to Ian, one of the dance competitors in the film, and I was saying to him, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of that your voice is out there and that you're going to inspire and bring hope to so many. And I kind of waited in anticipation for what he would say to me, and then he wrote back, "We're proud of you, thank you." And I said, let's do this again, let's create something great together. And he said, we will. So I just love that. And you know, we hope that we're only doing good with every project that we do, and I hope that's true in this story as well.
It certainly is. It's a film full of heart. Keitra, thanks so much for talking to us tonight.
Thank you. Thank you so much.